So just talk about it. I mean, this is, I guess you probably couldn't have scripted a start to the year any better than this, huh?
Yes, very true. We've had some tough ones. We've had some that we were up early. We've had some that we came from behind, some close ones, some extra innings. So kind of within these first 10 games, we've kind of been able to hit all those aspects.
Do you sense amongst the girls, when you see your school ranked among some of the best schools in the country, that they could maybe start carrying themselves a little differently, or it instills maybe a little bit more belief, a little more confidence in them?
We try not to we haven't even talked about it, to be honest with you. It's just something that we have instilled and tried to work on since we've, since I've been here, is just worrying about us. Like, everybody else can do the talking. We're going to let the talk happen on the field. So, we got another tough slate ahead of us this weekend, and we're going to go out and have fun and play Bulldog softball.
If you had to kind of put your finger on something that's been the one thing maybe that's been the biggest key to a start like this, what has it been?
I really think our senior leadership, they're comfortable. They don't freak out when we get behind. If they get a hit, they get a run. Jill and Paige have been doing this now. This is their 4th year of those two together. We've got some key kids. We got Alyssa at third base. We got Whitney Smith at shortstop. We just have a lot of veteran players in key positions that have also nurtured the youngsters along, but also they've been there, they've dealt with it, they've been there before, so it's just they understand their process and they've bought in.
And then this weekend, I mean, it just keeps rolling along. Another tournament, another couple big high-profile opponents on the schedule. Just keep doing the same things, or do you change your approach at all?
Yeah, we just keep doing our same things. I mean, we have fun. I mean, that's something that this team really takes pride in. We go out and we compete our what's off. We compete, top to bottom, 1 through 10. And that's what this program is about, is coming out, playing the best of the best, and at the end of the day, somebody wins and somebody loses, and we've been fortunate up to this point. We've gotten a lot of W's, so we get good, these are just great opportunities for us to go out and compete.
If you mentioned the program, sort of a macro thing, what does it say about you and your staff and the players that you've had for a few years now, that you sort of every year now you've kind of built up to it? A few years ago you were close, and last year you did win conference, and now this year you guys have conference and more. I mean, what's that been like to that, in addition to getting some national recognition?
Well, I think it's just the support that we have here at Fresno is second to none. We love it here. I have a great staff, and the kids have put in the work. There's a system in place that I fully believe works, and they have done the work to buy in and do those steps necessary, and we're starting to see those fruits come to fruition. And for us as a coach, you always you're like praying, like, okay, we're gonna do this, and hopefully they buy in and things work out. And we've been lucky so far that we've put some things into place. We've put some philosophy. We've done a lot of mental training and team bonding and those types of things, and really getting the girls to understand how important it is for them to care for each other on and off the field, a sisterhood, and those types of things. When you're in tight situations, you've got somebody to your left, to your right, in front of you and behind you that really has your back, and I think that allows you to play a little bit more free.
So obviously you scripted all the wins, there's been no losses so far, but is there anything either culturally, or you mentioned philosophically, that is everything the way that you like it, basically, other than having to worry about what's going on, or is there still things that you're sort of having to change?
I think it's a very fluid. I wouldn't say that we have everything figured out and we're in a good place. I think that's my job, though, is each day brings a new battle, and that's why I love what I do, and for us to be able to deal with these things head on, and know, even during a game, I mean, this game is about adjustments. It's in between pitches, pitch by pitch, inning by inning, and for us to be able to adapt, I also have to emulate that same behavior. So each week we do something a little different, and make sure that practice is not the same exact practice every single week, and we do some things, like I said, team bonding and team just kind of getting together, getting to know each other a little bit more, and I think all of those things help us, and we're going to hit a bump. I mean, this game's built around failure, and we know that, but it's how we respond to those bumps, and we've had bumps in our games. I mean, Riverside, Kansas, both of those games, if you watch, were not clean played games, but we responded very well. We didn't allow one error or one mistake to keep compounding, going to the next one and the next one. So I think, that again just shows the type of kids we have and what kind of players they are.